Okay, good evening, guys. How are we doing? Hello, British Tyrannosaur. Hello, Reed Norman. Velociraptor has returned. Excellent. Nothing that I want. No, I'm not buying any of these. Yeah, so I figured I'd just play a bit more Overwatch this evening. Figured I love this game, and it's the only thing I really want to play at the moment. Reed Norman. When two left-handed people get into a fight, who's right? Whoever wins. There you go. There's your answer.
Traveling to Route 66. Prepare your defenses. Select your
British Tyrannosaur just finished watching Prometheus the second time and Alien Covenant, the first one in one sitting. Good experience. Yeah, man, those two films really go well with each other. Oops. The T got stuck to the coaster. Gumslinger. Borat. Come on, Borat, we're waiting on you. Yig Shamish. Okay, so as per usual, I'll probably suck ass in the first round while I get a grip.
attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I suppose I'll be patching you up, as usual.
Does the dreamer dream, or does the dream dream the dreamer? Asks Reed Norman. I'd say it's all dreams. It's all involving dreams. Master Builder 164 Gaming and Review says, "Hey Jack, remember Jurassic Park Institute?" I know of it, yes, but I never experienced it. That was something that was out of my hands. I couldn't experience it at the time, so. British Tyrannosaur was watching all the special features like the crew interviews and David's mutilated alien corpse logs. Very interesting. Yeah, that's the one where he mentions a queen. Like he wants to make a queen, which obviously means the queen alien. So, which I'm all for. Like, I'm all down to see how he creates the alien, really. Or queen alien, should I say. Reed Norman, if you have X-ray vision and could see through everything, wouldn't you thus see nothing? You'd go blind. You know, me and my friends came up with a concept called skelevision one time. The idea was that, imagine if you could only see skeletons. Like, the only thing you could see was skeletons. So, like, you would look around the whole world and all you would see is like white everywhere from all the skeletons. Oh, is that an emulator for Jurassic Park Institute? I thought Jurassic Park Institute was a like a museum show. Wasn't it like a walk around tour that you kind of like Jurassic World the exhibition? And you learn about like the creation of the dinosaurs and all that? Or are you thinking of like a Jurassic Park free game? It's an old website. Yeah. Ah, okay. The read Norman, that one does not work because white people aren't just found in America. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm in here with all of them. Space Jam website, British Tyrannosaur. Was there like viral marketing for Space Jam? Oh shit. I like that one, read Norman. Do Cyclops wink or blink? Isn't it supposedly that the that was bad English. Supposedly, doesn't the myth of the Cyclops come from the discovery of the woolly mammoth skull? Or like people who didn't know what a woolly mammoth was found the skull of one, and then that's where we get the myth of the Cyclops, because the woolly mammoth skull has like a big hole right in the front of it, like where the supposed one eye goes. Man, this is an intense game. Ah, shit. No, it's from a Diniolitherium skull. Just a theory, though. Okay. Yeah, Mosasaurus, British Tyrannosaur, probably has ties to myths too. It's just fascinating though. I'm like fascinated by the fact that like Eastern culture, we have like, or they have like, you know, their version of a dragon, and then in Western culture, we also have our versions of a dragon. And it's like, did both those versions come about separately due to the discovery of things like Mosasaurus skeletons or Plesiosaurus?
The payload is approaching its destination.
I also like to speculate that like the legend of George and the Dragon actually comes from like just a knight who wanted to show off, and he'd found like a T-Rex skull and was like, yeah, this is from a, you know, creature that I killed, and I killed the last one.
Double kill.
Damn, I was on a bit of a streak there. I remember seeing it in Walking with Beasts. Love that program. A Denialotherium is an elephant with tusks protruding out from the chin, and its trunk is a lot shorter. Yeah, I think I know which creature you mean. It's like almost got like an elephantine like body. Oh my god, this game is mad. Utter madness. Jesus. Yes. Look at that. Cam Gaming says, hi, I'm Cameron. Can I get a shout out, please? There you go. There's your shout out. Dinotherium. Okay, I've been pronouncing it wrong. Master Builder 164 Gaming and Reviews asks, oh hey Jack, have you heard... oh hey Jack, have you heard of the Jurassic World Live, and what do you think of it? Yeah, I'm super excited for it. I'm glad it's coming, you know, around the globe. So when it comes to the UK, I'll definitely see about checking that out. Seems amazing. I went and saw the Walking with Dinosaurs live show, and that was just insanely good. Really well produced. We got like lucky. I mean, I might sound a little bit biased because I've only seen it once, but the seats we had were like so good because we were right near the front, but not too far. Like we're like 3 or 4 rows back and slightly raised. And not near the back, so that meant that all the like bits where you see like the actors' legs and the poles sticking out from the bottom of dinosaurs, like those were hidden by the heads of the people in front of you. So then like it really looked like they were just real dinosaurs walking just a few meters in front of you. Jason Torrey says, hey Jack, do you know the way? Remember watching Walking with Dinosaurs live? Best arena show I've ever seen, says British Tyrannosaur. Yeah, man. Reed Norman says, well, I personally believe that the CGI effects of the dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park movies are all great, but the animatronics decrease over time. Um, hmm. Well, we'll have to wait and see what Fallen Kingdom offers up, hey, won't we? They're not done with animatronics just yet.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I have my little tactics with each level. I usually start this level here. Be really annoying and put my sticker right here. They get to see that when they come out. There you go, you get to look at the away tracer when you come out.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Ever get that feeling? Deja vu.
Oh shit. British Tyrannosaur. Jurassic Park 3's animatronics are kind of the weakest in my opinion. A lot of the animatronic Spino scenes were poorly done, particularly the wide shots. Yeah, I mean, there was quite a few shots of it just standing still and roaring, and it kind of did have that theme park ride-esque feel to it. It was still an impressive animatronic. I mean, the whole river sequence looks amazing. Oh shit, they're right behind me. Reed Norman asks, would you like another Walking With series? If so, what would you like it to be about? I'd like another Walking With Dinosaurs series, and I'd like it to be about other areas of dinosaur ecosystems. 6 episodes again, just like the other series. We just talk about like different areas that we haven't seen before. Cretaceous the Hunted. Hey Jack, enjoying the stream? Yes I am, yeah. No complaints so far. Hopefully my computer won't just restart like it sometimes does. Yeah, so I think the Spinosaurus in the river sequence, you know, with the boat, shouldn't be overlooked. That's a pretty impressive It looked great in the river scene, says British Tyrannosaur. The nighttime and rain helped a lot. Jurassic Park likes its nighttime attack scenes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The yeah, it definitely did help hide some of the some of the more telling aspects of the you know, Spinosaurus animatronic. That said, though, they managed to pull it off. Oh, I was in the lion's den there. Masterbuilder says, the mayor of my city loved Walking With Dinosaurs so much he planned to bring them back to my town, but it had to get cancelled because it would have cost about $2 million to transport the dinosaurs. Yeah. I mean, that's why like we should be really appreciative of anything we get like this, because, you know, these sort of shows, they cost a lot to put on. They're no small like feat. Companies don't just wake up and go, oh, you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna do that thing. Like again, it costs so much to put these things on, even just for a short run. Would you like to see a Jurassic Park prequel? Asks Cretaceous the Hunted. Yeah, why not? I mean, like, there's plenty of stories that could be told that are compelling, different, you know, shine a different light onto a, or shine a light onto a different area of the story and the themes of Jurassic, even with telling a prequel. And I think one could actually be achieved without necessarily involving any of the original cast either. Or, you know, I think it's possible to do one that fits in with everyone new. Clayton Fioriti says, I'm editing a video and listening to this at the same time, lol. Hey man. I hope my conversation is entertaining enough. True, I would love to see Trespasser Jurassic Park become a prequel. Well, see, the thing about that is, for me, is it's about a woman who plane crashes on Isla Sorna, and I know it predates Jurassic Park 3, but if they were to do that now, I think it would be compared too much to Jurassic Park 3 for including another plane crash. Oh, nearly got him. What's your favourite Jurassic Park video game, asks Wonderwoosh. Okay, so at the moment it's Operation Genesis. I think there's nothing can really compete with that in terms of, you know, the just absolute perfection that was when it was released. It came at the right time. It was a surprise. And it gave every Jurassic Park fan like the sort of thing that you just wanted, you know, like to build your own Jurassic Park. But obviously that's a bit more of an obvious answer. So like maybe if I wasn't to include Operation Genesis, I'd probably say Jurassic Park 2, The Chaos Continues. But then again, I have never completed that game because it's so fucking hard. Also, I would like to include the Lost World Jurassic Park for PlayStation 1 on that list. However, I mean, I'm only including it on the list because of nostalgia. The actual game is flawed heavily. But in the US, now this is the interesting thing, in the US they actually released a special edition version of the Lost World Jurassic Park game, which fixed all of the like bugs and the problems people had with the original game, and it also included like a new T-Rex level as well. And I've been looking for this. This is like one of my #1 all-time. I'm seeking this thing out, but I can't find it anywhere. You know, Jurassic Park piece of Jurassic Park merchandise, because I'd love to actually play it and try and complete it without using any cheats to get to other levels. So I like need to, you know, seek that out. But yeah. An absolute slaughter. Clayton Fioriti says, I own the special edition Jack. It's considerably easier. I love Giacchino's score or music. Oh man, like honestly, so lucky, because we never got it here in the UK. They were stuck with the shitty version. I'm going to do this. I'm going to win this for our team. Yeah, that's right. Oh no. Master Builder 164 Gaming and Reviews asks, Jack, what do you expect to see in Jurassic World Evolution? I expect to see... I expect to see one frame of that game, you know, permanently secured into my retina because I've played it so much that I can't see anything else but one frame of the of the game because it's just burnt into my eyes. Oh, we've already had the philosophy from Velociraptor Wonderwush. Still remember seeing one of my friends play the opening level of The Lost World and seeing him play as a compy blew my mind, says British Tyrannosaur. Yeah, man. I remember when I loaded it up for the first time and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, you start as a compy? That's so cool. And one of the things I absolutely love about that game is the... you know, especially in the compy level when you can see over sauna for like miles, and then you can like hear the T-Rex roar in the background, hear other dinosaurs. I thought that was a really like kick-ass aspect that they added. Yeah, it added so much atmosphere. Master Builder asks, Jack, what was your first Jurassic Park toy? It was the orange electronic screaming raptor. I remember buying it or my mum buying it for me, and just being amazed. I couldn't, like, I got it out of the box, I played with it, and then I couldn't stop looking at the back of the box for about 2 months, longing to have other toys. And then about a few months later, I got the electronic Dilophosaurus with the frill that you could detach. And then for Christmas that year, I think I got, if I remember correctly, I got the Jungle Explorer, the Big Red Rex, and the Big Green Triceratops, Ian Malcolm, Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Tim. It was a pretty good Christmas, I'm not gonna lie. See, my sister has a little boy who's he's turning 3, I think, this year. 3 or 4. No, 4. He's turning 4 this year, that's it. And he is obsessed, absolutely obsessed with dinosaurs. Like, he can't get enough of them. And it's really funny because he's a little blonde kid called Charlie. So like whenever I'm playing dinosaurs with him, I always feel like Alan Grant in Jurassic Park 3. Now the reason, there was a reason I was bringing up Charlie. Can't remember now. I was bringing him up for a reason, something to do with what you guys were talking about in the chat. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. I'm hoping to, like, you know, give him a load of Jurassic Park toys, Fallen Kingdom ones for Christmas this year, as well as a couple of like rare Jurassic Park items I found on eBay. You know, still boxed. So I've like bought him original stuff that he can open and enjoy, just like I did. I'm waiting to see what the Fallen Kingdom, you know, stuff looks like, so I can choose whether to treat him to like a big Rex or something, if they release something like that. Speaking of like the old Jurassic Park toys, the Did anyone take note that the baryonyx in the Fallen Kingdom trailer looks incredibly similar to the old Kenner baryonyx toy from the first Jurassic Park line? British Transor. I was 7 when my late uncle got me the full-size Jurassic Park raptor egg that you could crack open and take out the Lost World baby raptor. Loved that toy. Oh man, yeah, I never had that. That sounds cool. Was it like curled up inside the egg? They were like life size, weren't they? They were like one to one scale.
Back to work. Nerf this. Meta activated. Speed kill. Sniper. Back to work.
The gaming beaver. That dude's hilarious. Oh, come on. Yeah, I saw that the Dilophosaurus is confirmed for evolution. But how was it not going to be, really?
Come on. Everyone on the point. All systems checked out. Get into position. From the line.
Hey, how come my bomb didn't go off?
Just in time. Back in the fight.
Wow. Took that guy out. No thank you, Reed Norman. I think I've had enough of Velociraptor. Clayton says, it's great that we're finally getting more medium-sized dinosaurs in the film. Love to see more of them in future installments. Yeah, I think like everyone was saying that there's like, you know, a need in the Jurassic Park films for like medium-sized predators, bigger than Velociraptor, smaller than the T-Rex. And yeah, I mean, just from Fallen Kingdom's trailer, you can see that they've filled that void. You know, and then some.
Back to work.
Hot dog hologram, Wonderwush says. Yeah.
Back to work.
That's from our last stream, wasn't it?
Wait for it. Try that again. Sniper.
Dang it.
I'm back.
Bayona is going to knock this thing out of the park, says Clayton. Damn straight. Wait, let me give it a little bit. Damn straight, son. Yeah, British Tyrannosaur, I agree. I always found it weird, or interesting, sorry, should I say, that they picked a Mamenchiasaurus for the Lost World Sauropod.
Back in the fight. There we go.
Oh, defeat. Oh, man. There was actually supposed to be an extra scene with the Memenchi where they're mating during the Stegosaurus attack, but they cut it early on. Really? Where's the source on that? Did anyone else think it would have been cool if there was a Brachiosaurus in Jurassic World, says Wonderbush. Well, I hate to break it to you, but there was. You heard them. When Owen and Claire are talking at Owen's little bungalow by the lake, you hear the Brachiosaurus in the background. And then obviously now you see them in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom trailer. Clayton read it in the making of the Lost World Jurassic Park book, I believe. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I haven't read that in so long. God, I must have been like in my early to mid-teens when I last read that.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Ay, why didn't I build an Orlando? Reed Norman, what dinosaur that hasn't got a proper screen time do you believe should get proper screen time? See, well, I would have said a Baryonyx. But now we've got Fallen Kingdom. But I don't know. T-Rex? Probably the T-Rex. Not even kidding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Oh god, I love this level. Look how beautiful this level is. Absolutely gorgeous looking. Look at that. So cool.
The objective is now active.
You've got what's coming. Back in the fight.
Ah, shit. You made my Jurassic Park collection on your old channel, didn't you? Yes, I did. Yep. Yeah. Which is hella old now. Yeah, Clayton, I do wish they'd kept the deleted scene of the T-Rex attack on the High Hide. Whether they filmed it or not, that's another thing. You know?
Well, that just happened.
Love the British Tyrannosaur says, love the concept art of that guy trapped in the T-Rex cave with the two Rexes staring him down in the making of book. Isn't that meant to be Dodson? Isn't that like from an early like concept of like when they were gonna adapt the book closer? Isn't that meant to be Dodson in the Rex nest? Like doing his thing that he does in the book. Shit. Yeah, the one with the T-Rex with the flesh hanging out of its mouth. See, my favourite piece of concept art from the making of the Lost World game is the one of the T-Rex swimming underwater. I mean, it looks a little bit goofy, you could say, because it looks like it's swimming a little bit like a crocodile. It'd make more sense if it was kind of walking on the bottom. But,
Back to work.
Reed Norman. Oh, we failed it. We failed our mission. Damn. What were you saying? Hello, Mr. Skull HD. He says, hi, I'm a new sub. Yo. Reed Norman, we should list some lines from Jurassic Park. Q that no one would remember. I don't quite get what you mean. Some may find it strange, but I've never found Eddie's death disturbing. Not as a kid, says Wonderwush. Eddie Carr's death in the Lost World. I found it just like unnerving when I first saw it, but I loved it. I thought it was really kick-ass and a really hideous way for someone to die. I was never really scared of it. Or disturbed by it. I mean, there was one time I was watching it when I was older that like it really got to me. But that was like one time I went back to it and I was like, okay.
Well, that just happened.
To be honest, I don't know why they had story problems in Jurassic Park 3 when they had a ton of ideas to rework from the second novel. Dodson, for one. Yeah. I mean, who's to say they even wanted to work with the actor who played Dodson at that time, you know? For reasons I will not get into.
Much better.
Because it's hideous.
That felt good. Now, where were we? This objective has my name written all over it. Much better.
Ah. Damn.
Wait for me.
They just kept trying to tweak it during filming. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people who would have loved the ending where You know, that proposed ending where Grant played the raptor vocalization chamber to call the raptors to attack the Spinosaurus. Like, I genuinely believe that would have been such a kick-ass looking ending. Like, him, he doesn't know what to do, he's watching the Spinosaurus attack the boat, and the only thing he's got is that, so he calls for help using the raptor's vocalization chamber, something he's, you know, and then they, you know, slowly but surely start to appear out of the, you know, the grass and the woodland around the, oh man. And then have like the raptors take down the Spinosaurus. That would have been such a cool ending. To like see like a pack of raptors manage to take down the Spinosaurus. Like that would have been so good. Damn. British Transport, oh my god, that would have been perfect. His fear for them for years. He feared them for years, only to call them to his aid in his most desperate hour. For God's sake, Joe Johnston. I don't think you can really blame Joe Johnston. It's not his fault. Like the films are the work of like many different cogs at work. And I actually think Joe Johnston, you know, did the best he could with what he had given to him and the limitations of the production. See, Grant, I don't mind Grant in the third film. He, like, for the most part, because it's more about, are they going to get it in?
All systems checked out. Ready for combat maneuvers.
Oh. Yeah, it's like, he has kind of two arcs in, well, no. Like, I don't like that he goes to the island because he's trying to fund his dig site, because that's the exact reason he went to the island in the first film. But what I do like is how he like evolves from quote unquote astronomer to astronaut. You know, I do like that aspect, that he starts off the story fearing these things, and then by the end he respects them because he, you know, he's been to the dangers of space, as it were. I think they could have really expanded upon that a little bit more, instead of just have him you know, have him get bought and paid for again. Does anyone remember a scene in Jurassic Park 3 where the baby pteranodons fell into the river? I remember it from the theatre, but I've never seen it since. There's Clayton. Could that be a case of false memory? Because I believe that's the first I've ever heard of it. Like, what do they call it? There's a term for it. Everyone uses it when they're talking about the Berenstein Bears or Berenstain Bears. I forget what it's called now. The Mandela effect or something? Mandela effect, yeah. Yeah, maybe it's that. Because like what makes me say that, I'm not trying to like just discredit it for no reason, but like one, it might have been a bit distasteful to film baby dinosaurs being killed in a way. I don't think they would have shown that. But at the same, I don't know. You could have. I mean, there's plenty of things like that I've certainly seen and believed happened, and then I found out it was in a deleted scene, or it was cut from the movie. But I don't know. I could be wrong. That's yeah. It might just be a false memory. How to make the best video, including Dangerville, Terradome 3000, Tommy H, Triassic Iceman, and Altalarian, or Alt-Urine, and Clayton Fioriti. That would be a mess. That would be a mess. If you have so many voices talking. What's up, guys? Tommy H here.
Well, that just happened. Enemy turret out.
Oh, damn.
Well, that just happened.
Enemy turret ahead.
Experience tranquility.
I'm back in the fight. Looking up. Enemy turret.
Oh, come on. How come I didn't take that out? God damn it.
Team kill.
Wicked.
We're gonna lose.
Defeat.
You can't just stroll down the road, you know?
Play of the game.
Skidly. Skidly diddly. And I bet now someone will say in the chat that bloomin' meme that's going around the internet right now. Which is similar to Skidly. Reached level 44. Oh, we've got a loot box. Alright, I might play one more game and then I'll call it a night, I think.
Traveling to Hanamura. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
You should all be destroyed. You don't know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. If I say the word noodle, someone might know. They remember. Yeah. Okay, read Norman got it. So stupid. Just the internet for you. Can't just hit it with a stick.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let's get to it already.
Only a matter of... Right, let's see. Let's see if I can remember my favourite scene from The Lost World in its entirety. It's something like, okay, I'm gonna try this. Don't mock me. You were right and I was wrong there. Did you ever expect me to did you ever expect to hear me say such a thing? Thank God for Site B. Site B? Isla Nubla was a showroom, something for the tourists. Site B was the factory floor. We bred the animals there. And then after a couple of weeks moved them into the park. Oh really? I did not know that. Now, after the hurricane wiped out our facilities at the park. Oh no, was it after the hurricane wiped out our facility? Oh, I can't remember it. I'm trying to remember the best scene. Yeah. Shit. Failing. It's always that first bit that gets me. Yeah. After the accident at the park, the hurricane wiped out our facility on the sauna, call it an act of God. And we had to evacuate, of course, and now the animals are released to mature on their own. Life will find a way, as you once so eloquently put it. And now we have a complete biological system on the island, with dozens of species living in their own social groups without fences, without boundaries, without constraining technology, and for 4 years, I've tried to keep it safe from human interference. Oh, good. Hopefully this island's been quarantined and contained, but I'm in shock about all this. That they're still alive. I mean, you bred them lysine deficient. Shouldn't they have kicked after 7 days without someone supplying lens eyes? Yes, but my gosh, they're flourishing. That's one of the 1,000 questions I want the team to answer. Team? Yes. I've organized, thank you, a team to go in and document them. Alright, let's see if I can make this jump. Yes! Okay. Our infrared shows that the animals are fiercely territorial. The carnivores stay on the outer rim, so the carnivores are found. Was it the carnivores are in the center of the island, so the team can stay on the outer rim. Don't worry, Ian. I'm not making the same mistakes again. No, you're making all new ones. Okay, John. So there's another island, no fences this time, and you want to send people in. Very few people on the ground. Right? And who are these 4 lunatics that you're trying to con into this? Well, I had to convince them of what they were going to see, and I had to use my checkbook to get them there. But we have Eddie Carr, he's our field equipment expert. We have Nick Van Owen, he's our video documentarian. We have our paleontologist, and I was hoping that you might be the 4th. You know, there's a deleted scene from The Lost World where you actually see John Hammond say that he's got 4 members of a team. The footage is on YouTube because in the film as it stands, you know, Ian says to John, you know, who are these 4 lunatics that you're trying to con into this? And it's like Hammond at that point had never mentioned that there was 4 people. So it's actually a mistake.
Play of the game.
Yo, Small Farms. Yeah, you've just arrived at sort of late time. I think that was the end of the game. Clayton says, I love the bit where he says, we have our paleontologist. Thought it was Alan Grant as a kid. Yeah, me too. I remember thinking that when I first heard it. But a lot of my actual first memories of The Lost World and even Jurassic Park come from watching the VHS for the first time, because the actual cinematic experience, even though I did see them on the, you know, at the cinema when they came out, you know, I remember from the first film, the T-Rex chasing the Jeep, and then in The Lost World, I remember Dieter Stark being eaten by the compies. But most of my actual first memories are like from the video when I watched that again, because then it all seeped in. Because back in the day, you'd watch like a film at the cinema and then you'd have to wait like a year for it to come out on video, or even more. I think, was it like 2 years? It was something crazy. And then by the time you got to it, you'd already forgotten. And like my family couldn't afford at the time like multiple cinema trips, so like we'd only go like once to see a film. So all right, man, see you later, Reed Norman. Hello, Pick, and goodbye. Yeah. Can we watch the trailer this time? Okay, let me see about doing this. I can't promise it'll work, but let's have a little look. Let's have a little look-see. Let's see if we can get the trailer working this time. Don't think so, actually. No. Yep, no, it's not going to work. I'll have to do it another time. Yes, anyway, guys, right, I'm going to head off. I hope you enjoyed the stream. This was just a short one tonight, just an hour long. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy my new video where I play Robocop versus Terminator with my friend Drew. That video was actually recorded like last October, and it's just taken me absolutely ages to get around to editing it, mainly because one, I'd forgotten that I had the footage to edit because it had been so long, and two, I've been so busy that I thought I'd put it on my list of things to do, and then I finally got to it. So, and I've got other videos like that, you know, in the pipeline. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys later this week. I'll probably stream again at some point later this week. Yeah. Thanks for everyone who subbed, by the way, all the new subs tonight. See you later.